on, guys? It's your boy Trillionaire Mac. Welcome back to another video. Not only is this a new video, but this is also a new series for you guys. So in this new series called Mac Trades, I'm going to be giving you guys my points of interest that I am looking to take trades from. I want you guys to join me while I do. Now, if you're part of my Telegram community, okay, you guys already know what to expect from these trades, and you all already know how to take entries on my setups. But for those of you who are not a part of the Telegram community, this is something special for you, okay? If you have your own entry model, feel free to use the information that I give within these episodes in order to use your entry model at my specific points of interest, especially if you're an institutional trader. Now, I know, before we get started, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about how I select my points of interest. I don't teach that publicly. However, if you're interested in learning, feel free to join, click the link. My goal is to assist 10,000 of you guys with financial freedom. Once I hit that number, I am retired, all right? So join me, sit back, relax. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and share it with a friend and hit that like button as well. I appreciate you guys, and feel free to drop a comment. Let me know how excited you are for this new series. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the DXY, see what we're working with. Alright, so starting with the DXY, we're going to go ahead and break this down for you guys. Essentially, I'm going to give you guys my points of interest, like I said in the previous clip. It's up to you guys whether or not you want to take the trade, but just know, my Telegram community, you guys have access to all of my trade alerts. It's connected directly to my Telegram account, or TradingView account, excuse me. So, we're going to break it down. Let's get into it. So, as you guys can see, we're working with 2 points of interest here on the DXY. All right. Sometimes I will have 2 points of interest. Other times I'll have 1 point of interest. Now, I want to say, anytime you guys see 2 points of interest within this new episode or new series, okay, I want you guys to be very, very patient. All right. So the first point of interest that I'm working within is going to be right here. As you guys can see, you already have the label on the other side of this point of interest. So feel free to go ahead and set an alert on your charts, and feel free to look for your entry schematic at this level. Now, for those of you who are within the Telegram community, like I said, you guys already have the entry model, so these YouTube videos are just going to be, extra for you, you could say. Now, we do have the second point of interest up here within this area. This is where I'm looking to take premium sells on the DXY, but it doesn't mean that the DXY cannot tap into this area here and drop. Now, once it drops, okay, for those of you who do follow me on Telegram, within the Telegram community, I'm going to give you guys a target. For those of you who don't follow me within the Telegram community, you guys can feel free to target this area right here. As you guys can see, we have equal lows here, so you guys know there's resting liquidity below this area, and you guys can feel free to target that. All right, so we're going to look for price to either tap into this region, give us our entry schematic, or tap into this region, give us our entry schematic. Either way, you guys should make money. You guys should make percentages on this trade. So let's go ahead and hop into our next asset, and I'll see you guys. All right, so the next asset we are going to be looking at is going to be USDJPY. Now, USDJPY is not a pair that I would trade often per se. When it does have a premium setup, okay, or a prime setup, I do like to take advantage. So as it relates to USDJPY, you guys can see the correlation with the DXY and with UJ. All right, that's why I pay attention to the DXY, simply because I really focus on the major currency pairs, which all have the US dollar within them. So that is exactly why I pay attention to the DXY, and you guys should be able to correlate these pairs properly. And if you are, you can see that we do have a point of interest here within this area, right, that stems from this area here. Price dropped from that area, and now it's traveling back up to that area. And if you're correlating UJ with the DXY, then you know that we're looking for the DXY to gain strength and then sell, and that's exactly what we're looking for UJ to do as well. So once UJ taps into this point of interest, as you guys can see, I already have my alert set, and it's connected to my Telegram community. So you guys should receive that, and you guys should receive a notification as to when it's time to look for entry. For those of you who are watching this YouTube video, feel free to set your alert here. All right, when price taps into that region, then you can feel free to look for a sell opportunity, or you can sit on the sidelines and you can watch what happens. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next pair. Let's get it. All right, one of my favorite pairs, AUDUSD. Now, every single episode, I'm not going to go over all of the assets that I trade, especially not gold. You guys are going to have to tune in for special episodes for gold, simply because, like our trade from last week, we were able to gain over 10% from the Telegram community on gold, and over 21% from our mentorship program on gold, right? So I won't be going over gold every single time, But AUDUSD is a pair that I love to trade, all right? Simply because it's a slow-moving pair and you can really keep up with it. It's very easy to trade, all right? So as you guys can see, price has already started tapping into our zone here. I'm looking for it to drop just a little bit more, especially if you're correlating it properly with the DXY, right? And we could actually tap into this zone here. So it is something that I am going to be paying attention to, especially moving into London session. Now, this trade is already close to being ready. I'm going to try to upload this video before this takes place. All right, it is pretty late right now. But for those of you who have my notifications turned on, when you guys receive this video, if you guys decide to watch it before New York session, you guys are going to be ready for this trade setup. All right, I'm looking to take advantage of this trade setup either during London, New York overlap, maybe London or maybe New York. Doesn't really matter. I'll be up all night trading with students, so it comes with the territory. All right, you guys can feel free to set these within your trading account or within your Telegram account. Feel free to set these as your points of interest and look to see how price reacts. Now, for those of you within the Telegram community, remember, you guys are going to receive an automatic notification from my TradingView account to your Telegram account, all right, notifying you that it's time to look for my entry schematic. And you already know how my entry schematic looks and you understand what's behind it, all right? So we'll be looking at these areas while I trade. Right now it's 12:15. I will be trading around 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. and then I'm going to rest for about an hour and then I'm going to trade again from 6 a.m. to about 10 a.m. So we should be able to catch these trades. We should be able to catch these entries and I want you guys to catch it with me. This video should be uploaded before New York session. So if you have my post notifications turned on, you should be on it with me. All right, so our last asset that we're going to be discussing on today's episode is going to be GBPJPY. So as you guys can see, GBPJPY, we have a point of interest already loaded for you guys, all right? As you can see, price is also creating instigated equal highs, which means there is liquidity resting above this area, where price will more than likely sweep and tap into our point of interest, and that is where I will be looking for my entry schematic, all right? So feel free to go ahead and set your alerts. Now, GJ is a very, very special pair to me because I started trading GJ with Ichimoku Cloud way back when. I've been trading over 3 years now, but when I first started, GJ was the first pair that I ever dabbled in, simply because I liked how fast it moved. And I like the fact that Ichimoku Cloud really matched well with Japanese pairs, right? So GBPJPY was my first pair. I'll probably never put it down, but I don't necessarily take every single trade on GBPJPY. So what I want you guys to do is look to see how price reacts to this point of interest. If you are a student of mine, then you know exactly what to do here, or if you're part of the Telegram community, you know exactly what to do here. Remember, my goal is to assist those who need it, all right? So you guys are going to hear me continuously talk about the services that I offer because there are individuals that may need my services, all right? Now, it's very, very inexpensive. It's less than $1 a day in order to get these alerts, in order to get daily breakdowns from myself and my team. So if you are someone who needs more assistance, feel free to click the link in the description, join the Telegram channel. You don't even have to check out the course. You don't have to check out the mentorship program because you may not need it. You may just be someone who would like a second look or a second opinion on the charts. Maybe you already know what you're doing as an institutional trader. Who knows, right? But I'm here to assist those who need it, all right? So if you need assistance with improving your effectiveness and efficiency on the chart, feel free to check out the YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video and hit the post notification icon in order to be notified whenever I upload a video because this is going up before New York session and I don't want you guys to miss episode 2. I'll catch you guys on the next one where we may introduce gold, all right? In the meantime, peace out, much love, and I really appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.